In the last couple of days, ladies and gentlemen, the entire IQ of Manchester United's fan base has gone down by 115%. Mohamed Salah's Ballon D'Or claim is looking very unlikely, and reports of Camavinga joining Manchester City are slowly gaining speed, and Newcastle United won their first trophy in decades. This is Football Twitter. Let's begin.
Is one of the most clueless defenders I think I've ever seen. I mean, he should be getting the Harry Maguire treatment that Harry Maguire used to get. One of the biggest flops I think I've ever seen. He's so clueless. When that goal went in, when the ball hit him, it took him a couple seconds to process what actually just happened. And then he was like, I've actually got to try and clear this off the line now, and couldn't do it in time. He's so clueless.
Clueless, huh? That's exactly what I would have described your barber. Bro, you look like a young, retarded Donald Trump with that trim. The agenda is so absolutely forced. This is rage baiting, and by looking at the comments, ladies and gentlemen, I am not surprised that this guy is actually a Manchester United fan, of course. Low IQ, rage baiting. Khusanov is not Harry Maguire. He's much better. He's a much better passer. He's much faster, and he's stronger. So, yeah.
Wait a minute. Don't compare. Don't compare yourself to me.
2 years ago, tears of absolute joy now. How does it feel?
73 years. It's a lot for these fans. They deserve everything. When I first came here, I said, I want to put my name in the club's history. And that's it. After 73 years, we can now say
Beautiful.
Some quote that, some absolute quote that, saying some people have died, not seeing Newcastle win a trophy, but now they have. That was the best atmosphere I have seen at Wembley for such a long time. Newcastle fans are some of the best fans in England. Proper fan base. That was one of the best days of his life, and he definitely wrote his name, Bruno Guimares, in the club's history. Good job, my friend. Yep, absolutely. Rafinha, 46 goal involvements in 42 games, Ballon d'Or. He is going to be one of the most, if he does win it, the most interesting Ballon d'Or winners in such a long time, because and I don't want to be disrespectful, if he doesn't have the global, PR or the global, foundation of somebody like a Vinicius Jr. or like Kylian Mbappe on the wing, but he works his ass off for every single goal and assist. He makes things happen. He tracks back. He's aggressive. Unlike Salah, are watchable. No hate. It's just absolutely true. Rafinha is one of the best players in the world, and if he does win this Ballon d'Or, it's going to be so interesting and so thoroughly deserved.
Fucking get in!
Still short no Russian.
Fucking get in!
Love you, Dad.
Yep, like I said, proper fan base.
40-year-old Brad Gazan continuing to turn back the clock. It's given away! Messi in! Messi the clip! Messi scores!
Disgusting!
People actually think Cristiano is better than this. That is precisely why Lionel Messi is the second best football player of all time. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Maradona's number one. Open play goals in finals. Dan Burn, 1-1. Mohammed bin Salad, 0-16. Small game player. Wow. Mohamed Salah is actually worse than Erling Braut Haaland. I genuinely forgot that Salah was on the pitch until one of the cameramen zoomed in on Salah's face in like the 33rd minute or something. Genuinely, bro, ghosted. Like I said, Maradona, Mohamed Salah, Dan Burn. Ooh, this is interesting. Prime Raheem Sterling or current Ousmane Dembele. I saw this, and looking at some of the comments, I gotta be honest, I was really surprised that people were defending Raheem Sterling. No, this is not nostalgia bias, ladies and gentlemen. This is not club bias, ladies and gentlemen. Prime Raheem Sterling was only bested by prime Cristiano Ronaldo and prime Lionel Messi. This guy won Young Player of the Year. He almost won Player of the Year. I think Van Dijk won it that season. And that same season that he only got bested by Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi in terms of GA, I believe, he won the quadruple in terms of the domestic quadruple. Okay, relax. Okay, don't tell Liverpool fans. The domestic quadruple. Ousmane Dembele is fantastic, but he has a lot to do to get to prime Raheem Sterling's level. Tweet from, I believe, a Manchester City fan: just drop £200 million and get Eduardo Camavinga and Florian Wirtz and have two world-class 22-year-old midfielders. As I've said before in previous videos, I don't give a damn about the money. I don't care if Manchester City spends 500, 600 million pounds. Whenever Manchester City doesn't spend money, no one gives a shit. Whenever we spend a dime, people yell 115. They want to, they call us cheats or whatever. I don't give a damn. Open the war chest. All I'm going to say is we are not going to get Eduardo Camavinga. I just don't see that happening. Florian Wirtz might also be a stretch. He is a tiny bit injury prone, so I'm not 100% loving it. It's one of those things where I have to see it to believe it. However, the reports are gaining steam day in and day out, so this could end up being, possible, very possible in the next couple of weeks, and I would obviously make a video about it because Camavinga is literally a superstar. He is an amazing football player, one of the most versatile and talented and athletic prowess individuals on the planet.
Hey, how you doing?
Tweet from a City fan saying the 115 charges verdict is in Manchester City's favor, confirmed by the most reliable and internal sources of the club. Do not pay any attention to stuff like this on the internet, ladies and gentlemen. Do not be that naive. Please don't. None of these people know anything about finance. Unless you're this guy, then I would listen to you about the law and things of that nature, and finance and the law and that nature. People from the other side of the world thinking that we won the case. I have no idea. Nobody knows anything. Regardless of the fact, we're just going to have to wait for the verdict. There's nothing that I can say that you don't know. There's nothing that I can teach you about it. If you want to learn, just read off of articles. I'm not going to spend a whole ass video just summarizing an article.
Because the club has just confirmed the ticket prices for the men's team for next season. And I can tell you they are going up, an increase of around 5%, which the club says is on average £2.50 a game.
Price increases for a team set in 14th with motherfucking Xerxes as your striker and a 5'9" Butcher as your center back and Onana in goal and Mark Goldbridge as your fan base's main spokesperson. I gotta be honest, ladies and gentlemen, there's a reason why clubs are prioritizing foreign fans because, let me tell you something, I am a New York Giants fan, and me and a close buddy of mine, we went to a New York Giants game. Okay, we sat in the nosebleeds. Okay, for any of you that are not American, that basically means near the top of the stadium, or the worst possible seats, and I think we paid $110, $120 each. So 70, 60, 80, or 90 pounds for a match day ticket is incredibly cheap to the eyes of every single American.
God. You smell that? What is that?
What?
What's that smell?
A cologne?
No.
Opportunity.
No. Money.
Oh, okay.
Riot or check?
Definitely check, because he had everything. Right.
Nice.
White or Ivanovic?
Ooh. I would say Ben White, to be fair. He's got more heart, he's got more passion, and if he can stay fit...
Gabriel or Carvalho?
Definitely Gabriel. Gabriel's got more passion, better tackler.
What? Odegaard or Lampard?
Odegaard. Yeah, as good as Lampard was, he was...
What? What the fuck? Or Joe Cole?
Bukayo Saka. As good as Joe Cole was and as creative as...
I am disgusted.
Manchester United fans might not actually be the dumbest fan base in the Premier League. This is a close second. Of course, Arsenal, they love coming in second. And I'm not choosing Ben White over Branislav Ivanovic. Have you people forgotten how strong Ivanovic was? Have you people forgotten the athletic prowess, the jumping and the heading ability, the aerial ability of Gabriel has got more passion? That's why he's better than Ricardo Carvalho. Ricardo Carvalho is one of the most underrated defenders in Premier League history. He was a better defender than John Terry in that season, that Jose Mourinho season, the 04-05 Chelsea team. Martin Odegaard over Lampard makes me want to jump into a vat of acid because that is one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard. Frank Lampard is in the conversation for the greatest midfielder in Premier League history. One of the greatest. Odegaard will never get into that conversation. I thought Joe Cole's quality. I don't know why he's choosing Bukayo Saka. Maybe in a couple of years, but right now, no, it's still Joe Cole. Fight me.
There's a lot of people on social media saying they're clearly going to get off with it because Sky pundits have been told.
I totally agree with the tweet here. If Manchester City does get found innocent, they should 100% go after this absolute twat, this absolute gimp of a man, this bland-faced bitch, this forest-abandoning asswipe. This guy needs to just shut the fuck up.
Nobody likes you.
Bet builder, what are you going for?
I think if anyone expects Newcastle to win this, they're mental. It's just like Jose said, it's football heritage, and Newcastle don't have any of it. So,
That's fucking stupid.
Football heritage, huh? What is football heritage to you, Adam Coca-Cola? Is it a club spending hundreds and hundreds of millions of pounds every single summer, breaking the world record transfer fee 7 times, and pretending that you don't spend a dime, pressuring referees to give you the best decisions in every final, allowing your team to win countless league titles? Is that football heritage? Well, that concludes another episode of Football Twitter. Let me know your thoughts about the video in the comments down below. Of course, I would love to hear your opinions. Let me know some things you want to see in the video, some things you liked about this video, some things you didn't like, and of course, thank you all so much for watching.